morning, everybody. Matthew Smith here, just walking into the WOWT6 News studio. Number of things to talk about this morning, including an armed robbery that happened just a few hours ago in Council Bluffs. That person's still at large, police looking for them. He walked into a convenience store with a gun, took cash, and took off. So police searching for him right now. We're also finding new developments in a pretty bad story that we were tracking as breaking news last week. We have now learned that the woman that was hit on Northwest Radial near 51st, she has died as a result of her injuries. This is the woman who was unloading her car, hit by a moving car, and that person, there's some confusion about what exactly she was doing, whether or not she will be charged. Police had written in a report that she was using her cell phone. She's actually called WOWT and refuted that opinion by what happened with police. The prosecutor's office tells us they're still looking into this. And then on the lighter side, well, we do have the Super Bowl set. It is the Seattle Seahawks, the New England Patriots.
It got a little wild yesterday.
It was an odd night. I actually go to bed pretty early. I stayed up what I would consider late. Was like, man, the Packers have this thing wrapped up. I'm going to bed, and I woke up and was like, oh, what
happened?
What happened?
That got crazy. I think the Packers thought they had it wrapped up too.
They played like it, apparently, from what I hear.
Really wild there at the end. Need to check some of those seismograph readings from around Seattle, because I imagine that place was rocking.
People stomping their feet in anger for a little while, and then all of a sudden erupting in excitement.
Yeah, I know. Today, we still get another day in the 50s. Looks like we're going to climb mid-50s in most spots. Could have a few showers north of town. Not going to be too much to worry about, but crazy thing is just a gradual cool down. Nothing colder than the 30s for afternoon highs at all for the next 7 days. So we're going to keep the mild stuff going right now, I'd say all the way through the end of the month, and then we see what February holds.
So basically, every time I go to get my car cleaned, I'm going to continue to see that huge line of cars.
Yes. It'll be, hopefully it dwindles a little bit, but yeah, I would expect that line to be there quite often.
Waiting in line quite a bit. I've said no 2 different times I tried to go out and get my car washed.
I don't blame you.
So those are just a few of the things we're going to be tracking for you this morning. Great news in weather. Great news if you're a football fan, as we now know who's going to be at it. And some tougher news here locally. Also, obviously, today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We're going to be talking about what things are happening in Omaha. If you want to donate some time, help out. A lot of schools are off today, so a lot of the kiddos are getting involved. And also, the governor will be visiting Omaha. We'll have details on that coming up in just a few minutes here on 4:30's edition of Daybreak. We got 2.5 hours of news coming your way. The whole crew's here. Please join in, watch us, tweet with us, Facebook with us. We'll interact with you throughout the show. We'll see you in just a bit.